Welcome back to another review, this time for the anime The Rising of the Shield Hero Season 4, which had 12 episodes and was airing in summer of 2025. Synopsis from any list. As Naofumi prepares for the Phoenix's return, assassin from Kuten Low target Raftalia, mistaking her for a throne usurper. To resolve the conflict, Naofumi journeys to Sadewelt, where he is hailed as a demi-human savior, but not all welcome him. In politically volatile Kuten Low, Raftalia becomes a revolutionary symbol. Amid rising chaos, can Naofumi unite his allies and guide them to salvation? Now, in this season, we go to Sadewelt, to then go to Kuten Low. All this just because Raftalia wore a Miku outfit. Overall, it felt a little bit side quest-like. We seemingly go to these two locations. There's some political stuff going on. We have to resolve those. And that's it, more or less. It does not feel that impactful for the overarching parts that are coming up, like the Phoenix and the waves in general. This seems like non-important. At this point, at least. Now, I do like Naofumi because he is a character where you can string him along a little bit, but if you take it too far, he's gonna have enough and he's going to stop your bullshitting, which I do like. I also like some of the characters he has around him. Problem is, at this point, there are far too many characters. And you do not have enough time to let these characters shine. So every season only has a couple characters that are really in focus. And if you don't like some of them, you are not going to like the season overall. I also do not like some of the plot points that we had. They seemed weird and for no apparent reason. I'm going to talk about those later. Overall, animation was pretty good. Especially some of the fights were pretty nice. Again, it felt like not really an important storyline to follow. We got introduced to more characters, which fine, I guess. We don't have enough, it seems. Even though we have like alone in this season, characters that are returning are like 11 plus or so, which is far too much to remember and get invested in. But some nice fight scenes, and we do get some history to some of the characters, which is also appreciated. It feels still more like a setup for maybe some stuff coming up in season 5, but I'm not sure. We will have to see. Now, I do want to talk about a little bit more stuff, but that has to wait. Ratings wise, any list has it at 70%, my anime list at 7.08. Right, I did want to showcase some animation, keep the ratings in mind. There we go, let's see. That is already all I wanted to showcase. But you already see that, you know, in this little instance, which I found pretty nice animation. We already got like 6 or 7 characters. It's just too much, in my opinion. Again, 7.8 on my anime list. And I would say it's a 7 out of 10. It just felt a little bit non-important. Too many characters, which we are going to increase. The fights were nice, but some of the plot points made like no sense, in my opinion. And those are some major points. Especially, it's not that they may not make sense. The problem is they did not get explained. They may have made sense in the source material. But at this point, like a 7 out of 10. Maybe a high 7 out of 10. Now, what I want to talk about, and this is going to be spoiler, so you have been warned. One of the big parts is that in Kyuten Low, we have the Emperor. He's more or less controlling everything, and that Emperor has like a secretary or someone who is taking control in his state or in his will. Now this person, again spoiler naturally, is called Machina, and decided, or the Emperor decided, one of the two, to enact some laws. One of them is that you cannot hurt any living being, meaning you can't fish anymore. But fish is the main source of food, seemingly, meaning the population is starving for no reason. Additionally, they have like a higher tax, seemingly, so people are not only starving, they also cannot fish for more food. They also have to pay a higher tax on all the goods they have, meaning even less food. Turns out people naturally are not happy with that, which allows us to even have this whole rebellion to begin with. Because if they were able to fish and have enough food, they would not have even gone along with that rebellion from the get-go. Additionally, this character Machina, for some reason she is in charge. She is able to control the Emperor. The Emperor is a little child, sure, but I don't know how she is in that position. I have no idea how. She is also some kind of spirit being. Why? We don't know. It never got explained. We just got rid of her, and her spirit being came back and tried to possess someone else. So we had to kill the soul spirit thingy. And it's like, why? You also try to take all the stuff and disappear. And it's like, who is this person? It came out of nowhere, has no relationship seemingly, and is just there to be bad, and is gone at the end of the season, which is like, oh, okay. We also see Bitch Son getting killed by Spear Guy, but is not dead because he didn't destroy the soul, but he was too lazy to go back. Just weird. It was just a little bit strange this season.